Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be making a super cute, like Converse looking shoe. It's not, you know, obviously Converse, but it will be similar. I saw a post by Veronica Zamora, and she is Veronica Zamora on YouTube, but her Instagram is Daisy Lou Designs, and I will have her information down below. So I saw her post and then I was like, oh my gosh, are you making a tutorial? And she did, because I was trying to find out the person that made this template, and the person that made the template is Gabi Canedo, and her videos are either all in Spanish or she just has like music in the background, which is one I saw, and I was like trying to follow along, but it was not happening. But she used this template, so if you wanted to use this, you totally could, and Veronica Zamora actually shows you guys how to do it if you were, you know, just to cut out the pieces by hand and how to do this. I decided to take this, trace it, and I put it on my silhouette program, and then I also added these little tabs to one of the files, and I already double backed these. So to one of the files I added these little tabs because otherwise it is super hard to glue. And Veronica actually shows you a way to do it if you don't know how to attach tabs or whatever. And I thought I didn't know how, but then once I like sat down to actually do it, it ended up being fine. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be using these tabs to attach it to my base. All right, and it's going to go like that actually. Okay, so these are going to go this way. So yeah, then I cut out all these pieces. I double layered this one, so it's pink on one side and then polka dot paper on the other side. And I have some of the other pieces cut out. A couple of these like I cut out by hand, which is these three. I cut them out by hand because if you guys have been watching, you guys know I've been creating a lot with this Bloom paper collection. Like I am obsessed with the Bloom collection by Maggie Holmes. And so I've been creating a lot with it, and I have a lot of scraps. So these were literally like little square scraps, and I didn't want to put that in my silhouette because I didn't know if I would, you know, get it in the right spot and then cut it out correctly. So I had cut out ones before with some cardstock, like some little pieces, and I just used that as my guide, and I layered it, and I cut out my patterned paper. So that's an option too, but obviously you could just cut this out as well and use that as your guide, because I was, like I said, I was just trying to use up some scrap paper. So anyway, I am going to get started on this project. Since I have these pieces like already on here, I'm gonna get to some stitching. I do want to get some stitching done on here, and then I will be back to show you guys how I put it together. So I did a whole lot of stitching. I basically stitched on every single piece. I don't know, I wasn't going to stitch on the bottoms, but then I was just like, I'm gonna stitch on everything. So I did. I'm just loving gold thread to be honest. So, all right, so these guys, these tabs are all gonna go in like this. I'm glad I did the tabs. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you guys want the silhouette file, I will have a link down below to my Google Drive, and you guys could download the silhouette file so you guys don't have to do this and go through those steps. if you guys want. Or if you guys do not have a silhouette machine, you can just, you know, download the printable, and I'll have a link to that also down below, and I'll have a link down to Veronica's video as well. I'm going to stick this down. I can't decide if I want this on the bottom. I think I want this on the bottom. Or do I want it like here and then maybe just do the pink? Ooh, that's kind of looking good. Because I like how these polka dots are down here, and this is the only part you're going to see on the inside. And then this will be the bottom. I was going to do this one at first to be on the inside. But I think I'll do the polka dots because I'm kind of liking it. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do here, get everything else out of the way, I'm going to put some glue on these tabs first that are in the back. This is the curvy part of our shoe. Okay, got some glue on there. And we are going to stick it down. And this is on the smaller part of the back side because there is two parts to the shoe. There's the smaller back piece, and then there's the front side, which is a little longer. Alright, so I'm just kind of holding it and gluing this down at the same time. Oh my goodness! Yes! The tabs make it so much easier because in the tutorial, man guys, I tried to do this without the tabs and it was a hot mess. So don't worry about the tabs showing up on the bottom there. That's okay because we are going to cover it up later. That's why we cut out the other panel. Alright, so I'm just putting more glue on these tabs and I'm going to shape it around my shoe. You guys could see it's starting to take form. Just hold it down there a little bit so that it gets a chance to adhere. And because I stitched on everything, I just got to give it a little extra time, and we'll go in with my bone folder as well. Make sure it's all just like stuck down. Alright, I'm going to put tabs on these pieces now. You guys are so lucky I did tabs for you guys. Honestly, if you guys watch the video by the original creator, which is Gabi, man, she layered everything with chipboard, and that's how she stuck it down because obviously chipboard is thicker. And I tried that as well, but I am not good with an X-Acto knife, guys. So, I mean, I tried that and I did the base. And actually at first, before I even tried the chipboard, I ended up gluing the shoe to my desk. I just I don't know, I was trying to glue the paper together with the paper, and I ended up gluing the shoe to my desk. So that was fun. Good times, guys, good times. Alright, so we see that this shoe has taken shape here. And we are done with this side of the shoe. Now let's do the other side. And you guys see it's like sticking down here. So yeah, very, very helpful to have tabs. Super helpful. And again, I'm really happy that it actually didn't take me that long to do. I was dreading doing the tabs and I was like, oh my gosh. I just really wanted somebody to turn this into a SVG file for me, and then I just ended up figuring it out. So yay. I'm getting glue on my desk already, but that's okay. At least I'm not gluing it to my desk, or to my workspace rather. Oh my goodness, guys, it's starting to take shape, our cute little shoe. Oh, I love it. The bottom here is going to get this piece just like this To be honest, I think I could glue this down now, but maybe I'll just wait until we're done with everything. Oh, I love it. Look how good that's gonna look. Okay. I will do some of the other pieces first. I think the next thing was this piece. And this just goes... Oh, wait. I think she did one here first, but this one wasn't cut out on the file, so let me see what I have to do. Okay, so what we needed to do next is cut out a 1-inch strip of white paper and then like a 1/2 inch strip of another paper. I am just using this. This was like the top piece of the collection, and I will combine it together. So we are just gonna layer this on top. I'm just putting a little bit of glue. And we're going to stick this together, just like this. And I actually probably want to go down a little teeny bit. Kind of make the white and the pattern paper even. Let me get some scissors so I could cut this evenly as well. But I'm going to cut this because obviously mine has the hole, so it disconnects, and I'm gonna cut like that much to try and keep it together. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue down this piece also. Okay, and then I'm gonna start gluing this one down, and they should pretty much line up. I tried to cut it in a way where it would look like I didn't even separate it. Alright, so then I'm going to cut this off because I already have this for the right size. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to stitch along the bottom and the edge, and not the top, just the edges and the bottom. So I'm going to go stitch on this and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got my stitching here. So let me just cut off these edges. I'm hoping they match up with the other piece, but I don't really know. Oh my gosh. I just chopped that. Why did I do that? Oy, oy, oy. Gotta make that somewhat straight. Alright, now you can't tell. Anyway, so I'm gonna just curl this with my bone folder just a little. And I'm going to attach this to the bottom of my shoe. So it's just going to go something like this. Okay, so I am going to start gluing this down. We'll start with this piece. And I have this already measured so that it just kind of goes from one end to the other. I don't know why I'm struggling with this right now. Okay. And I'm sort of pressing with my fingers on the inside as I go around. Okay, and I just need a little bit more glue on the end here. And this is gonna go right here. Isn't it so cute? Okay, so that's my base. Now I could go in with this piece, and this is gonna go like this, just around it. And this is just gonna overlap a teeny little bit right here. I don't really know how much, but let me see. Oh, this actually would have been a good piece to also have some tabs on the bottom. I didn't realize this, but that would have been a good one to add some tabs. So we're just gonna try to line it up to our best ability. I'm trying to like line it up so that it's even on both sides right now, just so I can see where I'm supposed to glue. That looks pretty good. Like, that's a pretty good start. So I'm just gonna add some glue here. Okay, that's stuck down. This piece, I'm gonna try to do my best to add some glue along the very edge. You're not gonna see this. And I'm probably gonna glue this to my desk right now. But try here. You want to get as close to the edge as possible. So if you need to go step by step, then do that. Okay, and then the rest of this, I'm just going to put some glue on here so we could stick it down. So I think the next piece was she had like a, I think like a 1-inch piece, something that's the same height as this, and she's going to add that here. So what the other person did in their tutorial, apparently they added foam. I'm not doing foam, I'll just do it the same way that Veronica did it. So I'm gonna measure this. She did like an inch piece, but you want it the same height, and it should be in white. So I'm gonna say it's a little over an inch. So I'm gonna get some paper and we are gonna cut that down. Okay, so I have some paper and I want a little over an inch. So it's not 1 1/4 inches, but I'll do the next line after 1 inch. And I'm just gonna cut that. Okay. So I have that piece cut down. We are going to curl this a little bit, or a bit. And this is going to go on the inside here. You don't need to make this too long. So I'm going to cut this like around here. But this is going to give it that height. And you guys see it's like almost the same height as this. Okay, so you're just going to glue this down. Don't worry about the inside being like that. You're going to have the other piece on top of this anyway. And I could actually cut down like a little bit more. Not too much because I need something for it to hold on to. But let's see. That's like a good size. So I'm just going to put some glue around all of this, starting here on the inside of this, and then a little bit there. So that's what that looks like now. Then I don't remember what the next part was. I don't know if it's, I think it's actually these guys. This is the next part. Okay, so this is the next part, and you're basically gonna glue this piece on the inside, but you don't want to glue the very edges here. She ends up doing some eyelets and stuff like that. I don't know if I will, but I'm trying to like glue this down without moving it. So because I'm afraid that I'm just gonna mess it up if I, you know, do that. So just trying to glue some down, just enough to make it stick. And not put any on the edges here. So just the bottom. So you guys see here that this is all still open. If you guys could see, this is all open right here. Okay, and that's what you want. Because whether you're adding eyelets or the shoelaces. Okay, so I have that. And then I'm going to do the other side. So this is gonna go similar to that other side. Okay, so again here, I'm just gonna hold this and I'm gonna start gluing down on the inside. I know she took hers down and then glued, but I'm afraid that's not gonna work out for me. And I won't be able to find the right spot to glue it back into, so I'm just doing it this way. Okay, and I'm just pressing down with my fingers on the inside and really just trying to get it stuck down. And then I'm going to do the same thing right here and just get the bottom. So the next step is to add this top piece. I don't know how she did it, but hers, like, she just layered right here where this piece ends. But mine sticks out a lot if I do that. So what I'm going to do is kind of add a little curve to it, and I think that's going to look more like a shoe. So I'm starting to fold this edge a teeny little bit because this will curve. I'm going to have it like, hold on, so if I curve this a little bit more, this is going to go on top here. The edges will get glued together, and this part will just go down here and kind of overlap on that. And the same thing I'll do on this side, so I'll fold this a little bit. And that should like kind of go around these edges just a little bit. So that's where I'm at right now, and if we need to squeeze it a little together, I think that's cute. So for this, I'm going to use some hot glue. I feel like I need to. Oh, shoot, my hot glue's not even on. All right, we gotta do my hot glue. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting, I could also do this piece. Now this piece was gonna go be the same as this, but I feel like I need a little bit of black in here. I don't know. Oh wait, I am gonna have some black. This, you know what? We could actually do that other piece. Where are my other pieces? I could start gluing this together. So here, I originally cut out this, and this was just gonna get layered like this. But it kind of blends in too much together for me, so I'm going to layer this on top of this black first, have a little bit of a shadow, and then that on top of that, and I think that looks a little better. So I will stick this down now. It's just a little bit of a shadow, nothing too crazy. Okay, and then I'll stick that down on top of here. And I also layered this other side with the paper, but there's only one polka dot on it. That's just how it turned out. Anyway, so then I'm sticking this down here. Just get it lined up. Alright, so we have like a little bit of our black to kind of tie in the other part of the shoe together. So this will be like a little kind of thingy that goes there. I'm not loving it actually, because I think the colors don't really go with this, but they're all part of the same collection. So anyway, I am going to kind of curl this a little bit because that will, oh my goodness, that bent up that paper like crazy, but we'll have shoelaces anyway. Anyway, but that's gonna kind of go there. And then this piece is gonna go on the back here, and I was actually thinking of changing this one to the black, and I think that might actually be a little better. But this is gonna go something like this. But I do think I'm gonna change that to black, so I will get another piece of paper. Where is that pattern paper? Right here. so I'm just gonna grab this and I'm gonna cut around it. This is another scrap piece. Like I said, I try to use scraps. Or at least I am really trying this time with this collection. Like, I'm so in love with this paper collection. And I have more paper. I have like 2 more paper pads. But I'm like really trying to like save every last bit of this. So like I want to craft with it because I don't want to like hoard it, but at the same time I want to have as much saved as possible. Alright, so I'm going to go stitch around this, and I think this is going to look better. It kind of ties in the black here, but I got to do some stitching around it, so I'll be back. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I really wasn't loving this. It's just too dark green, especially when my front piece is going to be like a very light green. I like the front piece, I don't mind that, but I think this was too much, so I cut out another, and we're going to change this to yellow. So I'm literally just going to layer it on top, and I think that just looks better than this piece right here. So I'm just going to give this another layer. Can't really take off the other one. It's going to rip everything. So you can you can always just build up. Doesn't hurt anybody. Okay. So I'm just going to stick this down. I like that so much better, guys. Let me know if you guys do that too. Sometimes you don't like the paper you cut out and you gotta change it. So, yeah. Alrighty. Okay. So that's gonna go like that, and we're gonna finally stick this piece down right now. I think my hot glue gun is ready. Alright, so let's get this glued down. Okay, so I'm just gonna put like a dab of hot glue right there, and that's where this is gonna go. Just gotta make sure. Okay. I can actually go back a little further. Hold on. Trying to line it up with this at the same time. Okay. So now I'll put, oh my god, now I got hot glue everywhere. That's what I hate about hot glue. Okay, at least I didn't get the glue like on the white. I got it a little bit on the edge here, but that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna stick this part down, and I'm slowly going to, I guess, adhere it somehow. So I'm going to put some hot glue. Oh my god, this is so scary. I don't want to, oh my god, I'm getting hot glue everywhere. This is another one of those things that needs some tabs. Okay, so not too bad, but not perfect. And then this piece is going to go down here. So you guys could see it has a little bit of dimension right there. I see messes of hot glue. Alright, so I'm adding in some hot glue on this very edge, and this is going to get stuck down there. So as long as nothing else comes apart, I'll be happy. Alright, so there's that, and then this piece is supposed to go on the front here, and as you guys could see, I also stitched around it. It's supposed to be white, and maybe I'll do white instead to kind of tie it in with the shoe. I might actually do that. So let me see what that looks like. I might like it better. Just never know. I originally was going to do all the pieces this pink where it's supposed to be white, but then I ended up doing white instead. So, and actually I might just stitch around the edge instead of on the bottom too, to kind of try to connect it with the other piece like I did before. Alright, so just cutting this out. And this is what I mean, you could totally do things by hand. Okay, so that would go here. And I don't think I love that. So I think we'll just do the pink. All right, we're gonna go with it. So I'm gonna curve this a little bit because that needs some loving, and that's gonna go right here on top of this. So let me, I should probably use this glue for this. Let's just glue this down. So I'm gonna put some glue on the bottoms, and we're gonna fold it a little bit, and that's just gonna go right here. Okay, so I'm just holding that and pressing down with my finger. Trying to curve it at the same time to keep the shape of the shoe. How cute, guys, right? Oh, so stinking cute. All right, so the next thing she did is add in one of these mechanism things, which would hold like a little like ring thing, and that would then attach the what I was saying, the the ribbon to it. But I think I need the bigger one, so let me open up my bigger ring instead. Trying to still think if I should do eyelets or not. Haven't decided. I know she does like one of these mechanisms, especially for the top piece. But I'm just trying to figure out if I want to do it for all of them or if I do want to do eyelets. And I'm almost like I do kind of want to do eyelets because I like eyelets. And then maybe just use one of these on each side. So let's see. I have to see what kind of eyelets I have too. All right, so this would go like this, and then the reason we didn't do any attaching is because this would go in here, and that would kind of have the little thing. So I could do these little kind of tab things for all of them. I don't know, maybe I should see like what that would look like. But I'm definitely going to do at least one of these, and that's why we also didn't glue this down all the way, because we needed to stick this in. So there we go. Let me try to figure out what I want to do. All right, so I think I'll do a couple of these just on the top. So I'm going to glue this together. I forgot to put my top in, and this top dried out. Hold on. All right, so I'm going to put some glue here. We're going to glue that together. And then I'm going to do a little bit of trimming. Just a little bit. And this is going to go in like that. Okay, so I'm going to put some hot glue on both of these sides. And we're going to stick it in here. And what you don't want to do is get hot glue on the rest of your project like I just did. Ooh, but it came off. Haha. All right. So just stick that in there, and that will also stick that together. All right, so I'm going to do one on the other side. I, had my strip of paper. I think this is 1/4 of an inch or 1/8. A little teeny bit less than 1/4. Again, I'm going to add some glue here to make sure that the two pages go together. I will trim some off, and then we're going to add just a little bit of hot glue. Totally could have left a little bit more on here, but we're going to do a strip of hot glue, I guess. All right, so put that in there, and you kind of want it to be even on both sides, so I'm just kind of looking to see. Oh, I like it, like it. All right, so Now I'm gonna get my eyelets and we're gonna do some eyelet pieces also. So she did 3 and she kind of laid it out where she wanted it to go. But let me first make sure I have eyelets that match before I even decide on where they want to go. Okay, so I am going to do eyelets, and I'm actually going to do white ones. Sorry, excuse me. I'm going to do white ones. I was going to do gold because I had some gold pieces as well, but because I'm going to be using a ribbon that has pink and like a gold outline, I decided to just go with the white. So I am just going to kind of put, I guess, a mark here in the center first, and then do the other 2 kind of around it. No rhyme or reason, just kind of how it's gonna go. And I feel like this one needs to be moved a little bit, the middle one actually. Totally just eyeballing this. I don't even know how you would measure this unless it's in like a piece that's cut out for you. Because you could totally add this to your file as well, like just have the holes ready. Alright, I think that's good like that. I'm going to try to arrange this so the other one should go like right here. Alright, and trying to eyeball where they go, but somewhat match them up. Alright, so I have my 3 marks, and I'm just going to start punching holes and hope for the best, I guess. Guess that's what we're doing. So I think this is, what's smaller, 3/16 or, no, 1/8. Okay, I think these are 1/8 hole sizes. We'll go with it. It better be 1/8 because that's all I got. I don't know how she did this. How did she punch a hole in here? This like does not fit in here. Oh my goodness. This is like one of those things that you should do beforehand. This is not gonna work. This is too bulky. I don't know how she did this. Oh wait, I got kind of one of them. Aha, okay. So, don't know how I'm doing the rest of these yet, but kind of got this one here. Okay. Do these fit in there? They don't. We need the bigger holes. Okay. Well then. Let's do the bigger hole. So we'll go over that same one. Oh my god, that's so big though. This better not mess it up. This better fit. Alright, it works, guys. It works. Okay, so let's keep going. I don't really know how this one's going to go in here. Alright. Some of these are just not going to work with the crocodile. Alright, so I got those 3. And now let's do the other side. Oh, guys, did I cut through this at the same time? Oh my goodness, how did I do that? Must have been like, how did I punch through 2? Oh no. Did it go in the other one? Oh my goodness. I don't know how I did that. Oh, I see. Look. This one probably went in. Yikes, guys. Yikes. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to stick it back on. Somehow. Let's find a piece that fits. We're gonna stick it in there and hope that nobody notices. All right, I do think that one goes there. So I'm gonna put a little bit of hot glue on the inside, and then I'm gonna hold it in place and burn my fingers, but I'm trying to get this to stay put, so because it punched a hole. Alright, so that's just gonna have a little bit of a hot glue on the inside, but as long as that stays, maybe you won't be able to tell. So let's be careful this time as we are trying to punch our holes, and make sure it doesn't punch through anything on the other side. So let's do some stretching here. A little bit of stretching, I guess, because we gotta punch these holes. And I don't want to mess up again. This thing is so bulky, it's so hard to just get it in. That's what she said, right? Alright, let's do this on a slant, as long as we're not interfering with anything else. Alright, that one's very close to the edge, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so now we gotta put in our eyelets, and then we gotta set them all in place. This is the easier part because that piece is up front here. Okay, and then we got the other two. Alright, so there's our shoe. Now we can start, or actually we gotta put in our little tongue. And we still gotta stick this part to the bottom. Let me do that now, actually. Let me stick this to the bottom, so it's gonna go like this. Okay. Why do I keep forgetting to close this? That I do not know. And actually, I'm gonna recommend you do this after you glue the base of the shoe on here, just so you could use your bone folder and get in all the lines, because I won't be able to put my bone folder in. So I'm gonna recommend you do that in the beginning. I am gonna try to go in a little bit with my bone folder. What I can, I will do. Alright, so there's the base of our shoe. How adorable is this looking? I feel like this needs some pearl trim or something somewhere. Not sure where yet, but somewhere. Anyway, so now we're going to add this piece. This is our little tongue piece, and then we could add our little shoelaces. But this is just going to get I don't really know how high this is supposed to be. But it's going to get, I was going to, I guess we're just going to put a little strip of hot glue on the bottom. Just a little strip of hot glue. And we're gonna sort of make that stay in place, or attempt to make it stay in place. This is some really thick tongue. We, layered it a whole bunch of times, so I completely understand why. Alright, so I was able to get my little fingers in here and be able to press it down. So we have that now, and now let's start putting our string through, or our ribbon. I have different words for everything. Okay, I don't know how much ribbon, but we are gonna, how do you thread stuff through? Oh, you start from the top, don't you? I mean, I guess you could start from the middle, but all right, let's just cut off like a big piece and hope it's enough. I don't normally you know, do the thing to the edges. I should, but I'm always afraid that I'm actually gonna like burn it. How do I get this in here? Oh my goodness. 'Cause this tongue ain't gonna move too much. Alright, maybe I probably should take care of the edges so that they don't fray, because it's already fraying as I was trying to get this through here. Okay, hopefully we'll just have some left over at the end. Okay. Why is this uneven? Do I not know how to do shoes right? My goodness, guys. Guys. Why? Why? Why is it not even? Alright, we're gonna go back and kind of thread this piece through a little bit to try and give the other one some more string. You just want to be easy with this. You don't want to pull too much because you don't want anything, you know, to happen to your pieces. But I think I did a pretty good job here. All right, getting evener, if that's even a word, which it probably is not. And now we'll tie a cute little bow. Or you know how you would tie your shoes. And then on the back here, Veronica added a cute little bow, and I do like that idea. I would do this bow with this ribbon, but I don't know how to make bows. And I mean, I could just do like a acrylic one, but I think it's really cute with like a ribbon bow. So I got this one. This is like the biggest bow I own. That's like ribbon. So we're gonna stick that on here on the edge. And yeah, we're gonna put a gemmy and stuff on it too. But that's gonna go right here, just on the back. That looks really cute. I feel like it needs a gemmy in the middle somewhere. Let me get my gemmies right here. And maybe like a gold one. Ah, okay, that one's on the floor now. Let's try another one. Ah, that looks cute. Let's add that little gemmy here. How cute, right? All right, and then I feel like this needs a little bit of gemmies, like somewhere here, maybe some pearl trim that we're gonna do. I have no idea. Well, you guys know me and pearl trim, so it is happening here. I started and then I realized, I was like, wait, I'm not recording. So I'm just doing it on the base part of, I guess, the shoe. Not the base, what am I saying? Like this bottom part. I'm not doing like the front here, just up until the edge here. So I'm just adding in some hot glue at a time. And then sticking down the pearl trim. Oops, guys, I forgot my microphone to put it on. I hope you guys heard what I'm doing. So I was adding the pearl trim, and you guys probably saw it too. So as long as my battery doesn't die, and it's blinking right now on my camera. So I did add some pearl trim on the bottom here. I feel like I need to add a little bit more somewhere, especially like this top piece. So I'm thinking of adding some more. I love my pearl trim. Like I feel like this needs some pearl trim, but I'm at the same time trying not to overdo it. Or maybe just like a strip right there. Actually, I think just the strip will look good. I don't like it around the whole thing, so let's just do a little strip. And maybe we could try to straighten this out a little bit because it's a little crooked. Maybe. So I'll add a piece of hot glue. Okay, we are going to try to straighten this out. Alright, the pearl trim definitely helps in straightening this. Look how cute! Oh my goodness! So adorbs, guys. So stinking cute. I feel like it still needs a little something, especially right here. Not sure what that is. Maybe just like some gemmies or something, but how stinking cute, right? So I'm going to do another project share video with this as well, so you guys could see it kind of up close, and you know, for those people that didn't see the process video and didn't want to watch this super long video and the long videos I've been filming lately, so I'll do another project share as well. But that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this project we just created together. This cute little shoe, and I used the Bloom paper collection. So stinking cute. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I shall see you guys in my next crafty video. Talk to you soon. Bye.